A violent crime is about to happen. A low-level confrontation about to get out of control. This is a film made by the Metropolitan Police. But a teenage fight turning into murder is a situation that's all too real. We invited these teenagers to watch that police film. I put to them a question, and I put the same question to you. Of these three attackers, who's guilty of murder?
Get on my face! Get on my face! Who are you, man? Let go, bro. You think I told you, bro?
So, is it the guy who actually uses the knife? What about the youth who stands next to him throughout the attack? And what about this character who turns away when the knife appears? In that situation, three people end up having an argument with one bloke. Who do you think is responsible for murder?
I think the guy that stabbed him is guilty of murder.
You think I told you, bro?
What about the other two?
They didn't assist in this murder at all.
Anybody else?
When they're pushing each other, then they're all around taunting. As soon as you pull the knife out, the other two just start fading away.
So who do you think is guilty of murder?
I think just the main guy.
Just the guy with the knife. Who thinks that just the guy wielding the knife should go down for murder? Hands up. So that is really quite comfortably a majority.
Get on my face!
We showed the film to lawyer Julian Knowles, who prosecutes and defends in cases like this, and Professor Jeremy Horder at the Law Commission. They were unanimous in their verdict.
I think there's a strong case for prosecuting them all, really, for murder in that instance, even though that was not what they set out to do when they went along down the alley and into the area where the victim was playing basketball.
This is a relatively clear-cut case where all three are guilty of murder on a joint enterprise basis. I think from the prosecution's point of view, as soon as they cross round the fence and they start advancing towards the victim in a threatening fashion, they've joined the joint enterprise.
I wonder how many people, when they're cheering on a fight that's going on in the school playground or indeed out on the street, if they shout encouragement or they provide some kind of assistance in the form of a stick or whatever, realise that they stand to be convicted of the same offence as the person who's inflicting the injury. I would say very few.